All right, we'll look over here first. All right, welcome to Welcome to HVAC Talk with Huff. I'm Huff, and I'm here in Pittsburgh today with the wonderful Karen Brenner, which I actually got introduced. Benner.
Let's start over.
Let's start over. Why did I say
Everybody
Benner?
says Brenner. I make that correction at least once a week.
That's all. Well, you should hear people pronounce Hoffmaster as Huffmaster.
Yeah.
All right, let's try this again.
All right.
Welcome to HVAC Talk with Huff. I'm Huff. I'm here today with the wonderful Karen Benner, who actually I met you through Bill Spohn originally, was kind of made the introduction, but then also through Rewiring America, we got connected as well. And so we're here at, I don't know, I get the college mixed up and the program mixed up. So we're here at Penn College, correct?
Yes.
And behind us is this house.
Mm-hmm.
This house is inside a building. Like the first time I saw this, I was just kind of blown away. And Bill's like, you got to go check this out. And so this house has got a cutaway so we can see all of the building trades. We can see what all goes into it inside the house. And I'll take some pictures and put on the video. Inside the house, you got a wall that's got plexiglass over it so you can see the insulating, the framing. It's amazing. But how does all this work? So explain the program that you're involved in and what's involved and how other people maybe want to get involved.
Yeah, absolutely. So Pittsburgh Gateways is an economic development nonprofit. We're based here in Western PA, and our mission is about connecting people, places, and communities. And a lot of our work in economic development, of course, focuses on workforce development also. And so we were very grateful to be given the opportunity to be the partner to Penn College when they were able to expand to their 4th training facility in the state of Pennsylvania. And so I know you're going to chat with Penn College today to get more of the details on their role. As their nonprofit partner, we're really here to elevate what they're doing, training and recruitment for them, and also to leverage this facility, as you said, amazing facility. We're looking for how we can leverage this facility to bring more training to more people. So, for example, today we're getting ready to have an event with the HVAC industry out here in Western PA. We were hired by Duquesne Light Company, our local utility, electric utility provider, to expand the network of heat pump contractors. So Penn College is delivering that training, but it is all through a partnership and a program that Pittsburgh Gateways was able to create with Duquesne Light.
Oh, wow.
So it's like the perfect example of what we all envisioned when this partnership was established. So we are focused on contractor support and development. I spent 25 years in the home building industry, and 5 of that was as a business consultant to small residential contractors and builders. So I'm very eager to bring my experience and skill set to help more contractors run better businesses. Why is that important? Because if they're running better businesses, they can hire more people. And they are not only hiring them, but they're in a position to provide training, upskilling, mentoring, pay them living wages, give them great benefits, have their phone ringing off the hook with customers all the time so that they're not laying people off. So we're really here to support the employer network, especially in the building performance space. We're not just limited to HVAC. That's why we're here today. We're also very focused, especially on the affordable housing industry and the many small business residential contractors that are executing those projects. More operational efficiency and more people that know how to do the job right the first time and not creating callbacks and not creating repeat work. That all leads to the bottom line, which all leads to more affordable housing. And when that housing is built with energy efficiency and health and comfort in mind, that also means lower total cost of ownership for the end user.
So this is very holistic, the way I
Yes.
see it, right? So it benefits the contractor, helps coach them, but also the ones that actually doing the trades are learning in this center. But then ultimately the end user benefits from this because we're seeing houses built correctly.
Yes.
Right? A lot of houses may pass inspections, but it doesn't mean they were done correctly. But this really kind of gets to the heart of understanding what an efficient house is, and so that we do build it correctly and that folks are actually saving money because the actual cost of living in that home goes down
Yes.
because of proper building, proper installation of all the trades.
Yep.
Starting with from the foundation, clean up through the finished product.
That's right. Quality, 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 quality. That's what we're ultimately focused on. And quality workmanship comes from quality training and quality businesses and employers. And you're absolutely right. The end user will have lower energy bills if the home is built, even if it's built to code, ideally above code. They're going to be in a healthier environment, which can actually lead to lower medical bills and health bills, because if you've got someone in the home with asthma or other related conditions, you can actually create a healthier environment for them to be living in. And then that total cost of ownership is also reduced through better quality in lower maintenance and higher resilience, as we think about how long does the homeowner have after that initial purchase or initial renovation. How much longer can we extend the life of that home and that product and that upgrade before they have to spend more money maintaining it or upgrading it again? So it really is a holistic approach to creating better homes, whether they're new construction or renovations, and creating lower total cost of ownership for everybody. And again, creating amazing career paths. The construction industry is woefully understaffed right now.
Very much so.
And so we're also very eager to leverage this space to get more young people excited about the trades, excited about what their opportunities are in residential construction, and how they can be part of solving the housing crisis.
It's amazing. So today's event that we're going to be having here is, really centered on filtration, understanding what proper filtration looks like, and also how to apply it correctly so that we don't kill the HVAC system. But ultimately, is when you think about what you're doing here with this holistic approach, indoor air quality starts before the HVAC is ever installed. And I think a lot of people leave that out. And so this whole building science, this holistic approach, is just so necessary, because I remind people all the time. I used to get in the mechanical trade, I would somebody say, well, it passed inspection. I'm like, so you met the minimum. And you're only as good as that inspector was that day. And he's only got the minimum that he has to check off. He can't make you do the maximum. He's only making you do or he or she can only make you do the minimum. And I think that's something we need to kind of understand. Building codes are the minimum standard.
Yes.
But there's so much more that we can do. Because at the end of the day, I should want my homeowner's home, or the home that I'm working on, to be as comfortable as my home. And I want my home to be safe, right? Yep. Free from a lot of things that we can't see, like mold and dust mites and all these things that happen when little things are left out. We don't properly seal the home, things like that. So to me, this is just an amazing thing.
Yeah.
So now there's multiple locations, but you're right here in Pittsburgh. So how do people get involved? So what's that program look like? How do they get involved? Whether, I'm thinking from a contractor perspective, a contractor wants to engage people that have, been to this center and learn from here, but also what if I'm someone looking to get into trades? Right? So how does this work?
Yeah. So everyone can call me. My phone is open for everyone to reach out. Again, I kind of already explained how we interact with the contractors in terms of working with their businesses. In terms of recruitment and getting into the skilled trades, we are not currently offering entry-level training here for most of the industry. We're very focused on our partnerships with other entry-level program providers. One of them is right here in this same building where we are. That was another strategic decision about being in this building. We've got a fantastic entry-level program called the Trade Institute of Pittsburgh on the 3rd floor. We're on the 5th floor. And really great story there is that the Trade Institute of Pittsburgh's carpentry students actually built this house.
Oh, wow.
So we had 5 cohorts over the course of about 10 months, did all of the framing and siding and roofing on this project. Everything after that was done by professional paid contractors. So we would be looking for TIP students that are interested in these career paths. The ideal situation is that we can pair one of those students with one of these contractors, a contractor that we feel confident is ready to hire an entry-level person, give them that mentorship and that on-the-job training that they need to kind of prove themselves, and that student also gets to feel comfortable that this is the employer they want to work for and this is the work they want to do. And then the employer would be bringing them here for that additional upskilling and training. We are very focused on finding ways to make this training free, even for the incumbent workforce. Again, because so many of these folks are small business owners, we want to eliminate that first hurdle. But we also respect that when you send someone to training, you're taking them out of creating profit and revenue for you that day.
Yes.
So that's where we really want to focus on that whole value proposition, that that they're able to not just get training and walk out the door, but that we're also here to support their employer and to support them to make it a beneficial opportunity for everybody. So TIP is just one example of those entry-level partnerships. We're creating really strong partnerships with the high school CTE programs and the local community and technical colleges. We'll actually have one of those folks here today. Up until Penn College creates a footprint in Western PA with all of their additional technical training that they offer in Williamsport. We currently work with the other technical programs here for some of those entry-level candidates. And then, anyone who wants to be involved, whether it is for training, if they need support as a contractor or an employer, we're here to talk. And it's very, we like to say they're tailored solutions. Everybody needs something different.
Right.
Some people really need help with accessing, understanding better project management software. Some of them need help with that hiring and retaining and retention. Some of them need help with building their customer base. Can you connect me to other people who will want to hire me? And that's something we really focus on as well. Again, partnerships with people like Action Housing, Rebuilding Together Pittsburgh, and several other mission aligned developers / general contractors of these projects. We want to introduce them to the subcontractors that have come here for training, and they want to be introduced to those people because they know that they now understand the house as a system, and they're going to be able to deliver a better product for everyone in the end.
Wow, this is amazing. I just can't believe how much you cover in helping them, not only in the building part, but also in their business and the support. And the folks that they hire are benefiting from that because you're helping them to make sure they're ready to hire and that they understand and they can do their job better and more efficiently. And thank you so much for using all of your years of experience to help these folks. It's so needed. We just need a Karen Benner everywhere in all of our states. But so thankful that you're here. By the way, I got to tell you, because my wife will end up watching this. My wife's from Pittsburgh, so she's kind of bummed that I'm up here today and she's not. But I will bring her back up because I've told her about this place already, and I just can't wait to bring her up and let her see this. But thank you so much for your time. Thank you for what you're doing. And I just, to me, somewhere along the line, somebody is in their home drinking a cup of coffee today, comfortable and safe, and breathing well because of the work that everyone here is doing.
Well, and two things. First of all, thank you for being here today and for your partnership. We're really, really grateful to have rock stars like you supporting us and helping us to elevate our mission. But also, kind of a last part of our mission that I didn't really touch on, as you just mentioned, is that customer education and community engagement. That is another part of what we really want to be doing with this space. Bringing average people, not people that are working in the industry, but people who are living in homes, renting homes, landlords, all of these other folks. We want to bring them here and help educate them on these concepts so that they can make a better decision when it does come time to purchasing a home or choosing a home or hiring a contractor. If they've got a child in the home with asthma, we want them to understand the intersection of, what could potentially be contributing to that and how they could mitigate that. And So that community engagement and customer education is also a big part of our mission as well.
Wow, that is so wonderful. Thank you so much for your
Thank
time. I
you.
know there's so much more we could be talking about, but hopefully this will kind of just maybe pique folks' curiosity and maybe they'll reach out. We'll put contact information in the description of the video, so if anybody wants to email you or something like that, if you're okay with that,
Absolutely.
and then they can contact you and find out more. So
Absolutely.
thank you so much for your time
Thank
today.
you.